Hello, I'm Second Stories, and welcome to Lore with Second Stories, a series that I'm making here on the channel to discuss some of the in-depth, the rich, wonderful lore that exists within video games. And I thought it would be great to start with a game that I just finished playing recently. As you can see, it has continue journey, new journey, and low journeys in there because I'm gearing up to get into a new game plus for this game. And also working on a series here for the YouTube. But while I'm doing that, I thought it'd be cool to discuss some of the interesting lore in this game. And before we get started, I want to thank everybody who's been supporting me on all of my platforms, all the people who helped me get my affiliate on Twitch, all the people who are subscribing to my YouTube. It's been great making content, making videos, talking about the things that we have passion for with all of you. But without further ado, let's get into it. So in Wukong, it's a story of the journey to the west, and I think it'd be interesting to talk about the story and the way it's presented to us. Right, there are five chapters, and they give you a bit of a story cutscene at the end of each chapter. And what I'm going to do is we're going to watch they're called music videos. Yes, because they have a little bit of music in them, but we're going to watch them and we're going to just do a quick deep dive into each one after we watch them, see what we notice, and then we're going to move into individual Yao Guais, the Yao Guai kings, the Yao Guai chiefs. The story of all the stuff that's in this game that puts it all together, that takes, you know, that makes it more than just a collection of pixels that are dancing on your screen to a beautiful story that gives you something to hold on to, something to be captivated by. So let's start with chapter one, Black Cloud, Red Fire.
白卷青，千般缘，色与空，弹指间。轮回路，有万次劫，求不得，闭上眼，一生功名忙如烟，浮沉落花关不绝。涅槃究竟寻常事，有情处不远。口中念，心中言，现世报，却方便。修行路，无名情，幡动时，莫等闲。一生功名情如烟，最后人物在少年。最是萤火情失眠，谈真挚，看见。
Master, it still puzzles me. A monk's lust for gold should be quelled. Why does Elder Jinche still cling to that one Kasaya?
Bereft of that Kasaya, how shall they show the world their ties are cut and their lust is quelled?
That is an interesting way to describe the events of the first chapter, right? Because when you play the first chapter of Black Myth Wukong, you play through the Destined One, being provided with the tools that he needs to get through most of his obstacles, right? He runs into a particular enemy who very much more powerful than him, and he learns the ability to use the immobilize technique, right? But however, I think something that this points out to us is the story of Wukong as a whole, right, is a story of what it takes to achieve freedom, right? And in the first chapter, they really show us that sometimes you need to let go of some of those worldly possessions. You need to free yourself from the need to possess things so intimately, like the bear. Well, if you notice, actually, right, it wasn't just that bear with the gold in his mouth when he met that child that they were trying to portray to us, because that bear is actually, right, a monk that has gone through Yao Guai transformation. I think it's something that continue to show us as we go through more of the story. You'll see, right, people in the story change, right? It's a reoccurring theme in the game, and it shows that people do change due to their actions, right? Your actions change you as a person. It makes you into something more sometimes than who you are. When especially when it comes to things like greed and possessiveness, right? The simple monk became a greedy bear, right? It's an interesting and sad story for sure. But that's all I have for you today. And I'll catch you next time when we talk about Yellow Sand, Desolate Dusk. And that's been Tech and Stories with Lore.